Who would have thought 2 inset cards would be shaking up the meta? Oh my goodness. Retaliated C is putting in the work. This card basically shuts off some of the best decks in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And this video is going to be showcasing 2 inset cards that are going to destroy this meta. First, we saw a little of the Retaliating series. Basically logs on any effect that monster special summon via the effect of a spell card. Now, one of the most infamous, the most popular, maybe the best engine in the deck thus far, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, the K9 engine. Yeah, because they play during your turn, like turn 0, the opponent playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's element all over again, but it's a little more tamed control. This is very good. But the second inset that is breaking back is Contact C. Yeah, so when your opponent normal summon a special summons a monster, except during the damage step, that's fine. You can special summon this card. And what is spicy about this? The opponent is unable to fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link summon unless they use this card as a material. And we all know how K9 work. K9 special summon themselves during our turn or their turn or whatnot, and they link into Exceed 5. And then they do stuff. But Contact C is like, nah fam, back is being broken. Inset cards, 2 inset cards are dominating this format. What is spicy? These are searchable in a specific deck. If you playing the Battle Wars cards or the Battle Wars deck, which I featured in the last video, so definitely you can take a look at the last video I featured where I spoke about some applications of these cards in this deck. But basically, yeah. So this is what they do, and we just said just to see some of the examples and some of the flexiness against meta. And yeah, this is how you close down the K9 engine. And like I said, we play Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't really care. We are going full combo here, and it doesn't really matter. K9 cannot do K9 stuff, and if they can't do K9 stuff, then what's the point of Yu-Gi-Oh! For them? But let's check out some more clips versus some of the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Boom. Oh my goodness, yes, we are playing against the Yummies, the Rotten Toofers. And as you can see, our Flexi and of course we could have played our Ash Blossom against the Obedience School, but bro, we won't be horror farming if we didn't drop the Retaliating, or my apologies, because Retaliating also destroys this card because it special summons monsters from a magic card or spell card effect. But like, you know, we have Contact C also. Like I said, 2 inset cards are dominating the meta. So the opponent goes into the Obedience School with Contact Fusion. We are making contact. Basically, the opponent is locked into fairies. Oh, my apologies. Locked into beasts due to the effect of Obedience School. And now we are dropping an inset cockroaches. Yeah, right. We are making contact, and the opponent is now unable to utilize any of the monsters in the field. Yeah, you basically end the turn. The power, 1 card, ends an entire turn of one of the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. We are playing for free, and here we can extend. Yeah, bro, normally I open very cracked with this deck. For some weird reason, we opened this, but it's fine. But what I love to do, right, I like to run to the Retaliating C or the Contact C as quick as possible, because I already know everybody's playing meta, and most likely one of these cards are going to be triggered. We didn't have the best hand. I go into an Almirage to go into the Retaliating C. We have hand traps in our hand, so I'm feeling a little confident. I'm feeling that we can hold ourselves long enough to destroy this guy. Alright, on the Retaliating C, Contact C was used to make a little knight, but that is fine, because from here it's all original, aka Sasuke. Oh my goodness, now we go into our Rapier. Full combo is gonna activate. This is gonna be a full combo, very spicy, many searches, and a full board. Also with protection, because you know, if you're thinking of Nibiru, we already had the counter trap card set, and I have a B-Triple Horn on the field. So from at this point, which from here, most likely Nibiru could come down here, but yeah, but we are protected. I do not care from this point. We are all fine, and we're just gonna proceed to OTK. But while flexing out some of the spiciest combos, you are gonna see This deck is only $25, but we are not here to talk about the deck. We are here to talk about these hand traps that are destroying the current meta easily. Once you have two of these cards or any of these cards, and what I love about this deck, right, is the fact that these cards are searchable. So in our combos, if you already know what matchup or the specific matchup, screw this, bro. It doesn't matter if I know the matchup. I am adding one of these cards to my hand because I know the popular decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are gonna play into these cards. So I am searching them as soon as possible. All combos. Sometimes I say screw the normal combo route. I'm going to add one of these cards to my hand, and I'm gonna show you a perfect example, right? Perfect example right here. Perfect example right here. Normally, this is a game free versus Draco Tail. Now, I'm like, nah, bro. What I wanna do, I wanna see Retaliancy in my hand as soon as possible. This would not be the typical route I would take here with this deck, because this right here is straight combo. This is 7 to 8 interruption combo. But you know, you won't take no chances, because I'm now thinking like, bro, if I get Droller here, yeah, it won't end well for me. So I wanna control the tempo. I wanna play Yu-Gi-Oh in my terms, right? So the opponent is now gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh on my turn, because now I'm gonna go activate my rebellion to go into a Goki Pole, and Goki Pole is how you gain access to your Retaliancy, and the Retaliancy is now in my hand, and then we get hit with the draw. Yeah, so you see, if we played our typical route, would have gotten draw here and most likely die. So I'm like, nah, bro, this is game free. I know what I'm playing. With Retaliancy in my hand, there's nothing to fear, because I know this is really gonna be either destroying or significantly slowing down Draco Tail. So this is my priority, getting Retaliancy to my hand. I had the TTT, let me see your hand. We know what you play. Well, we already know what you play, but make sure you have nothing, you know, that can possibly make you play through this card, right? And like, all right, I'm just gonna set these two cards right here, and then yeah, we saw his hand, we know what played. I opened, right? I got a contact C. Not what I want to see. No puns intended. C, contact C. Oh my goodness. Resident in the graveyard. We get a nicer to a Sting Lancer. So I can activate this effect, return this card to the deck so I can get my counter trap card. So I'm feeling well. We have some protection right here. I think I did a little misplay here. I should have really gone into the B Trooper Horn. That way this card would be live. But like, I was thinking of having like a big monster in the field, but looking back at it, I should have really went into the link so that way these two cards have been live. But that is still fine, We're still showcasing. Boom, we hit the opponent with the contact seat. Now you gotta be very mindful, right, how you activate this effect. Yeah, I would just autopilot and just slapped it on the field. Yeah, but this didn't end well. This just basically gave the opponent a monster to go into an IP. He's gonna activate the effect of the 5 mana. 5 mana is gonna get his back broken. Nah, bro, take it easy, man. Nah. But unfortunately, there is the SP Knight removing one of my monsters on the field. Ah, bro, and this is what troublesome. Return this card to my hand with the horn, and I'm fine with this, right? I'm fine. This is a hand trap, so I'm fine. So I'm like, I'm gonna play it slow. I am not gonna discard any of this card because I can basically go into the rapier combo. But let's take it slow. With the Retaliancy in our hand, there's not much to fear. So we fine. They can't really go into the engine. If they do, then the back's gonna get bro. Like, come on, bro. you know I have it. Yeah, everything's getting banished, my guy. Everything's getting banished. Activate the effect in your graveyard. Nah, don't return this. Sting Lancer is gonna be special summoning. Return this. Boom. Yeah, I cannot lose these monsters here. Get it. Now this is what I love about this monster. It's a hand trap that offs the opponent graveyard and also is a searcher at the same time. I get to search a Goki Pole, and from here I can straight up full combo. Activate rapier effect, send Goki Pole to the graveyard. Goki Pole effect, chain, that's fine. I add the rapid fire and Goki, boom, here, bro, straight up combo, because this is a battle loss. This is a battle loss from here, and from here the opponent, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh won't be played, my god, Yu-Gi-Oh will not be played or enjoyed. This is a $25 deck versus decks that cost hundreds of dollars. Two of the best hand traps in the game right now cost a few cents. Maybe $1 can get you a full play, 2 play sets of these cards. Yeah, this guy is actually trying to fight back. Yeah, but nah, bro, come on, bro. Nah, haven't you seen Beat Troopers / Raid Battle Wars? They destroy everything. They destroy everything. But if you guys want to see more of this or more of the interactions of these cards, I break down in my last video, so you can definitely give it a check out to see some more of the hand traps and what exactly they can do.